Welcome to part two.
Yeah, part
because
two.
Somebody doesn't know which button to hit, and
I
it's
don't
not
know.
the stop button.
I hit the stop
Don't
button.
hit stop when
Don't
we're
hit
trying
stop.
to do a
No.
multi-part.
We had a pause.
Part one, we separated her hair.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna sit this way.
So I've got one bun, and then these are sections up top with bobby pins so that it's easier to work with and get multiple colors. And then within this section, you don't have to do it all the same color. What I tend to do is I'll separate mine into 3 pieces and do 3 different colors. I use a few different products. This stuff is by Lime Crime Unicorn Hair. Works really well. I'm a fan. I've also got some Pravana, another good company that I happen to enjoy their dyes. The bobby pins are made by Conair if you're looking for a bobby pin recommendation.
Maybe make sure your voice is loud enough.
But
Can you
yeah,
hear her?
I'm sure you can hear her, but she does a really good job of being subtle with notes during the video recording. But yeah, so I'm
not
gonna start with
subtle.
some purple. Gonna put a little bit on my hands here. Pick my section, and since I don't do her whole head, I'm gonna work from the bottom up. Just adding color, making your hair beautiful. And I'll slowly let it like fade as I go up. Now I just got a little bit on my gloves, so I can do this. You don't have to worry if it's not exact, because then it actually looks more flowy. And then, yeah, wipe my gloves off. Switch to the next color. So we'll be back at you in a minute. I'm gonna let her pause it, so my,
And I won't hit the stop button next time. Which one do I
well,
hit?
now you hit pause and then you hit
Yeah.
the record next time. We'll figure
Pause. I did it right this time.
We've got purple. So now what I'm gonna do is go to my next bobby pin, which I believe is this one right here. Take that bobby pin out, and we are on layer 2.
So I pause it?
Now she
no.
pauses it again, but we'll be back at you with the next color.
Okay.
I don't wanna hit your phone.
Hit.
Now we hit the pause again button. We
Hey,
got purple and blue. We got purple and blue. And pause.
This guy.
Button.
Okay, forgot to start this one with the fact that we want to welcome any newbies to the channel and welcome back all the OGs. Don't forget, I did the like, subscribe stuff, but I'm just reminding you. Was there something else I was supposed to say?
I don't know. So it's okay.
Don't get old.
I'm at now, we've got some red going in. You turn too much. Okay. What I do, now that I have just a tiny bit left on my gloves, which obviously I reuse as much as possible, I will just kind of work my way up the hair and just lightly touch it with my fingers, and you'll see it kind of gives you this fading ability, so it makes it not look so choppy or straight across. And then, yeah, we're up on the top here, so I'm gonna take out this last pin, put in this last color, and we'll be right back at ya.
That's my cue to
And
pause. And we're back.
And we're back. So
3
I've got
minutes.
all the colors in her hair now. Did a 4-layer process going from light to dark. A nice tip trick, whatever you want to call it, or what word, I just try to merge those two together. A nice thing to do is if you take a water bottle and mist it, gets the hair nice and wet, and then I blow dry it so that it opens all the follicles and lets the hair dye seep in better. And then I let that cool down, mist it, blow dry it. I do that a few times on mine, but that's just because I'm lazy and don't want to have to do all this all the time, so I can get away with going like a month or so before I have to re-dye my hair. But yeah, I put a tiny bit, actually, if you want to turn, I put the ever so slight little bit from what was on my finger gloves in her hair to give a little bit of purple in the bangs. And yeah, rinse it out with cold water if you can. I used to live in a house without hot running water, so I'm used to the cold water, but yeah,
Not me.
cold water, I just do it my hair separately and then shower so I can shower in not cold water. That also helps it not wash out too quick. But yeah, so here's one of our kind of how-to doodly-doos,
Do things.
and this is how we do it.
And to make it a little bit
Montel
yarny,
Jordan.
this is my hide, and I'm hiding it in my little vape lanyard that I wear around my neck so I don't lose it. And I told Daniel, Paw Ply Yarns, this is easy to make.
Yes.
Are we done?
We're done.
All
This
right,
little yarn bit.
so, hey, class dismissed, and no smoking in the bathroom.